Happy Friday, y'all. It's a beautiful evening down here, southern Texas. It's Friday. It's beautiful out. It's warm. Not too warm because down here in the summertime or even the second half of May, it starts to get real hot, get real humid. It's the one thing I don't like about living here, but hey, I was born here, born and raised. Something I was thinking about today, and excuse me if I have if I have a droopy eye, like a lazy looking look or whatever, demeanor. Whenever you're going through the benzo withdrawal, man, you got no energy at all. Can't even keep your eyes open. I mean, you can, but they're halfway open. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking today about the first time I went and visited a psychiatrist. Now, disclaimer, if you have a therapist, a psychiatrist, or a psychologist, and they're helping you out, you got a higher quality of life, they're helping your mental health or whatever, I'm not knocking you. Continue with the treatment, continue doing what you're doing. This is just my personal experience. So, back in maybe 2018, between there, 2018, 2019, I visited a psychiatrist to address problems regarding my anxiety. Now, looking back, hindsight is always 2020, right? That's what they say. I was experiencing heightened anxiety. Now, at that time, I was using a prazolam, which causes rebound anxiety. Now, if I would have known that back then, I probably wouldn't be making these videos because I'd probably be off of benzos already. Off, totally. But I'm not. Still a work in progress, though. I was experiencing rebound anxiety. Paid $140 to see this individual. $140. I didn't have insurance, so I was paying out of pocket. I remember walking into this guy's the building, the lobby. It had a lot of people there. I grabbed the check-in form or whatever, filled out my information, sat down. I was already really nervous. I was sweating a little bit. I had some redness in my face, and I felt my back was sweating a little bit. I felt my systems ramped up. I was having a panic attack. That's what it felt like. He saw me about 30 minutes later. And I told him, I said, "Look, I'm here to address what is actually going on right this minute. If you look at me, I'm red in my face, and I'm sweating." He's like, "Oh yeah, you're having a panic attack, And he goes and brings me a little cup of water. He's very nice individual, very, very compassionate, caring. At least that's what it seems like, right? So we talked a little bit, and I showed him a little bit of my medical history, and he's like, "Oh, you tried this, that, and the other." He goes, "I'm gonna prescribe you Lexapro. I forget what it's called, the other name for it, but Lexapro is an SSRI antidepressant." He said, "We'll fix your serotonin." He said, "That's what's going on with you. You need to fix the chemical imbalance." Now, I don't know if this man has X-ray vision or whatever vision he had that he sees in my brain that I have a chemical imbalance, but I did not believe him. I didn't tell him because I was just kind of uncomfortable. But how did this man know that I had a chemical imbalance in my brain? The only imbalance I had was from the prazolam usage and the damage it was doing to my central nervous system and my GABA receptors. That is an imbalance. As far as my serotonin, dopamine, whatever else, adrenaline, other levels, I don't know if there's a way you can test. I don't know if there's a way that anyone can know of those neurotransmitter levels. So this man did it without testing, he read the little intake form that I filled out and determined I had a chemical imbalance of serotonin and prescribed me Lexapro because he says it's a very clean medicine. Cool. So I paid $140 to have a magic. This man looked into my brain just, while I was sitting there and saw I had low levels of serotonin. Needless to say, I didn't feel any of those medications, But I did go back one time just to see what he was going to say. I didn't bring it up to him. He asked me how the medication was going. I said, I don't feel like it's effective. Now, why they will prescribe, Lexapro and then have you go back in 2 weeks, another $140, when supposedly Lexapro doesn't kick in until 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if he thought I had some good insurance or something, but like I said, I didn't have any insurance. He didn't know that. That man was trying to get paid. Anyway, he said, well, we can add in Abilify. Now, I'm not too sure what Abilify was or is. I looked it up a long time ago. It might be like a atypical antidepressant or like a SNRI or something like that, or maybe regular antidepressant. Needless to say, did not feel it. Why? Again, this will help your chemical imbalance. This man must have some kind of vision that he can see the chemical imbalance in my brain. According to him, I was depressed. I had severe depression is what he said, and severe anxiety. The anxiety I did have, which, looking back, I can attribute to the Xanax or Prazolam use. But it just kind of freaks me out a little bit how psychiatrists, and again, I'm not knocking you if you have a regular doctor, they're helping you out, you feel better with them. That's your life. I'm happy for you. But those people in there crying in the lobby, suffering, how many of them were return patients? How many of them were taking medications to fix their chemical imbalance that supposedly they had? I don't think it's right for them to tell people who need help, like I needed help, and whenever you need help, you're receptive to basically any type of help, whether it's medication or it's therapy, talk therapy, whatever. But to tell them they have a chemical imbalance and prescribe them medication that in the long run they're going to have a lot of trouble trying to get off if they do decide to get off. Because Lexapro, Prozac, Wellbutrin, Zoloft, all those medications, those are not easy medications to get off of. They're not even easy to get on. They cause you all kinds of problems. And I know because I tried it in the very beginning whenever I didn't know any better. It's not, to me, it's not right. And that's really what put me off of going to see psychiatrists for that type of help. I have spoken to a therapist before who, they don't prescribe medication, but they speak to you. And if you find a good one that really cares about your well-being and is very good at their job, stick with them. They will help you. They'll speak to you. But they're not going to line you up like cattle and prescribe you something without even knowing how it's going to affect you. And if it doesn't work, supposedly, just try another one. Just try another one. Just try another one. Until what? Until you feel slightly better and then it stops working in the future? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What I do know is, like I said earlier, it's a beautiful Friday. I'm going to enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy your day too. You all be safe.